And succeed at that before we are discovered.
Looks valuable. Happy to help shoulder this one. Or not.
Calling all spacers. You know who you are. Because that's what they call us, isn't it? The ones in charge. The ones who never respected us. The Free Star Collective. The United Colonies. Even the Crimson Fleet and Ecliptic. They see us as the leftovers. The unaligned space scum running rampant across the settled systems. And you know what? Maybe they're right. But so what? We matter just as much as they do. We deserve just as much as they do. A lot of you have been all over. You've seen the empty buildings, labs, factories, whatever. They're out there, lots of them, abandoned after the colony war. And those others? They want them. They're taking them, and everything inside. Are you gonna let them do that? You gonna let them get away with that? I'm not. I want my fair share. And I don't know about you, but I'm ready to take it.
Every time I see something like this, I think tuition, down payment on a home one day. Man, I'm getting old.
did not respond when I called to you after you pulled out the artifact. Does that mean Barrett's theory and experience were correct? The fact that it has happened to both you and Barrett is already... I think it is important that man. It was, yes. A very practical outlook, not one I find is shared. Argos. I have heard of the... I do not have experience with this profession, but we both seem to be... Please, I would ask that you not mention to Vladimir. This is not the first time that Varun zealots have attempted to... Well, it has been a while since I was given an assignment on my own. You are unfamiliar. This is a surprise. They are fanatics, having taken the teachings of House Varun and twisted them into... So, in this I would say... Yes, it would seem they have not. But then that is their fundamental problem, is it not? An inability to see any... Mom, this means we are in agreement. I will finish here and return to New Atlantis when I can. You should go now, as they will be...
I hope Cora doesn't get too much under... Talking about me is my favorite. Well, we managed an entire... I kept waiting for the fireworks. I was still... It was... different. Like bathroom hygiene. Yep.
I will meet you back at the lodge.
good to go for now.
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the result.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
You see, always looking for the next. Smog. see a lock, I wonder, what are you hiding? Huh, a cave. We going in there? Of course, because that's what we are. Cave people. I know a friend who's convinced Ecliptic is someone's cat's paw. Question is, who?
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good. Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you.
Oh, I hope this place is tectonically sound. They even bother locking it.
always looking for the next mark.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Constellation. It's always nice to come home.
Andresia, thank goodness. We were worried.
Why? Was there a concern that I would not contribute to the mission?
No, of course not. We thought you might be hurt.
Oh,
Then, thank you, but it was not necessary. We succeeded.
Look at you two. I'm jealous. I tried following up on some leads myself, but they could be anywhere, can't they? Embedded in a rock, or in the hands of an unsuspecting novelty goods trader? A couple of scans from the eye, but it looks like you got there first. I wasn't aware we were competing.
Oh no, don't you two start. We're supposed to be work.
What's wrong with a little rivalry here and there?
Or causes nothing but arguments.
Arguments which then breed distrust.
Well, I suppose there was that one time, and then the other. Exactly. We're all friends here. What?
The best shouting, you mean? The halls of the lodge echo, you know.
I prefer the big old happy family approach. I've seen friendly rivalries turn real too many times from...
You know what? I just realized I completely overtook this whole conversation. This should be about...
I do not mind being asked to join in a debate. It was good, but I do agree that we accomplished something together. I have no objections.
Noel, pulling some interesting data from those new artifacts. Tell the Rook to meet me back on board the station.
Roger that, Vladimir. He's on his way.
expansion must be very difficult for Aquila, with the native wildlife being what it is.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
Here, I have... Yes, well, it seemed... I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Of course. I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see... Yes? Yes, of course. You might... I have never been surrounded by such a remark. It has been a very long time since I have been something. There are worlds beyond count out there. I have done so in the past, when necessary. But I am not the best pilot, and it seems... And that, I think, has worked. Honestly, so many years have been driven by survival in intense circumstances. I do enjoy combat training, though you have given me something to consider. All right, then. I am always willing to carry an Ah, yes. Hello. Need to see what... Is that it, then?
installing new cool things in your ship. It's like Christmas every day. Books. I guess it is. Do you have more books, or can you buy me more books? My book allowance is all gone and Dad won't get me more. So...
Hey, don't let her con you out of more credits. Or...
Dad, this is between us. Oh, Dad, you've made the best friend ever.
Well, now you done it. Now you can get pestered about books now.
Yeah, a small price. Now the important question. And please don't say cheese. Dad? Veggies? Like...
They are part of a balanced diet.
Then you eat them. Ugh. I have decided that I will stay. You have the chorus. I, seem to have left my stamp back on Dad's ship.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat. You know, traveling with you has been something else. But the best part is when we're charting course for the next... I never feel at home planet side. Well, how non-committal of you. See, the people I don't get are the ones who never go anywhere. They stay in their own home. There's a whole galaxy full of... How can they be satisfied with what... I mean, you're right, but I think everyone should at least get out once. And go get out of your comfort zone so you can really see that the worlds are more than just... There's a mess of ugly out there, but my God. That helps you understand how this crazy place fits together. I want to be the code that finds something deep out there. Solomon got us here. I'd like to discover something that moves people. Makes them feel... Exactly. You know, it's funny, as much as Jacob, my dad, Cassius, and I get it, it's dangerous sometimes. Going off the map. It's... I couldn't ask for better company. You know, the way you handle things, not bad. Not bad. Now, you know me.
Such a shame. I'm afraid we have had all the best adventures.
No adventure? Well, we'll find some hijinks then.
What can I do for you, boss?
Always a pleasure.
Promise me we ain't gonna visit Jacob, all right?
Ah, hello.
Even the Rangers have been impressed with how much human garbage you've been taking out. Here.
You didn't hear this from me. Those cryptic listeners, the Bastions use them sometimes. Freeze-Drop Collective and UC both. That's why they give them a wide berth.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having the tube out. But it's nothing that would keep me from getting back out there.
You need to give it more time, Helen.
Guess that means you won't be telling the Marshal that I'm approved for field duty.
Not yet. There could still be a setback, and I need to be close at hand when that happens.
Fine, fine. But you should know that I'm crawling the walls in here.
Just take it easy. Shouldn't be long now. If you're hurt or need medical supplies, then you seen those ashed outside the walls? They keep me in business, if you take my meaning. Okay. Doesn't look bad at all. Hold still now. All right, you're good to go. Overall, not too bad. Mainly it's minor scruffs, bruises. The real work is when someone gets attacked by an ash. Here's what I've got. Stay safe. I mean it.
Well, hey there. Hiya. Right now, not much of anything. Meanwhile, I've been trying to make myself useful. That way, when I'm cleared for field duty... Good to see you. Got into a tussle with a Shaw Gang smuggling ship in Kodos orbit. Had to limp back to Aquila City. It was a bit of a hard landing, you might say. Turns out, one of those ribs punctured had a breathing tube in for a spell, but that's gone. Last I saw, it was on fire and doing a swat. Luck's half of everything, or so they say. I also like to think skill had a little something. Got into a tussle, had to limp back. It was a bit of a hard. Turns out, one of those had a breathing tube. Think you could have done better? Well, got no lack of pirates, smug. That's it then?
You're probably looking for Mary.
Tried to rob the place in broad daylight?
Seems that way.
Don't be causing
That's
trouble
pretty
now.
crazy, even by Shaw Gang standards.
Helga says I spend
Nobody
too
ever
much
accused
time at
those
my
boys
terminal.
of having an
He's
overabundance
probably
of
right.
common sense.
I specialize in
Ain't that the
cryptography.
truth?
A lot of smugglers use coded slates, so it comes in handy.
Pull up a seat. What I've got's better than any swill they'll serve you in the United Colonies. I promise you that. Ah, it's not mine. Yeah, I guess technically the city owns it, but yeah, I'm happy to work here. The pay's decent, but have a look.
I feel for the folk in the stretch. I try and give her credit or...
You got some business with me? Really? I'm guessing he wants to recruit you, so I'll tell...
Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of... We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate whatever needs doing to keep the people... Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't all... But, do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little safer for everyone? Yeah. I imagine you've got some questions. The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, but as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers. Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space. But of course, it does. We also have jurisdiction over any local security. I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, but yeah, we do get paid from time to time. Okay then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you... So, what's it gonna... I prefer a more... I'll give you the details. If you knew half of what I did about the man. Besides, I'm next in line.
Might be a good fit for you. The Rangers can do a lot of good.
Before I hand you a badge, you helped out with the hostage situation, but sometimes... Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one, come back alive, and we'll talk. Oh, got no lack of confidence.
A lot of famous people visit Aquila. Bob and... Back a beer, you never know who you'll meet.
Drop it.
Setting down, everything in the green.
Secure.
Grisly, but part of the job.
Searching. Contact. Let's do it.
I wonder why Solomon named this place Aquila. You'd think I know the answer to that, but I don't.
You shouldn't need some work done? Sure thing. I know you're tight. How are you holding up?
Well, hey there.
Free Star Ranger's resident terminal jockey.
Oh, you're back. Good. You did what I asked, so follow me.
Aquila's really the heart of the Free Star Collective.
We're headquartered in the upper floors of the Rock, but we also have remote stations throughout Free Star Collective space. Helps us to identify and respond to threats more quickly. Like I said before, there are less than a dozen Rangers in all, and we operate with limited resources. Thankfully, most people respect us and are willing to cooperate. In this job, your eyes, ears, and wits are every bit as important as your badge and your sidearm. Marshall.
Emma! I take it you're here because you're satisfied that our new recruit can handle the job.
Seems capable enough, and we could use the help.
All right, then. Step forward, recruit. Let me have a word with you.
Excuse me.
I've got just one. Do you pledge to defend the people of the free... Well, that's not quite the same. Here, take these. I'm assigning you to Ranger Wilcox for some field training. Listen good to what she tells you. Welcome aboard, Deputy.
Congratulations. The Rangers ain't a bad outfit, and they're lucky to have you.
Wish we could throw you a welcome party, but there's work to do. We got word from a farmer on Montera Luna. She says someone's trying to take her farm, and she's afraid she might be in danger. Well, it's a moon that orbits Montera. It's got a breathable atmosphere. Just a name. Michaela Wagner. There have been Wagoners on Montera Luna for a long time. Well, most things do at this. That being said, best not to assume anything. Grab any supplies you might need, and let's get going.
Pay attention to what Ranger Wilcox tells you.
sooner we get to Montero Luna, the better. Nothing much, really. Maybe stock up on... We're going to a farm on Montero Luna. See you.